first pitch coming up under the lights at Wrigley. The Dodgers and the Cubs next. It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit at venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Here's Carl Crawford stepping in as we're about ready to get things going.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, left fielder Carl Crawford.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And this is a battle of 2 first-place clubs here. Maybe even a couple of clubs that might meet again come October. Who knows? This is going to be a good one.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-2. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
We'll check out that 1-2 pitch again in show motion. This pitch is up around the letters, and you'll see that back elbow drop down a bit and kind of drag through the zone. That's what causes him to pop it up.
Justin Turner will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
First offering on the way. Yasiel Puig comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning, you've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
Runners on first with 1 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Here comes a 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. He's ready now. The pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Bryant got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Addison Russell will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Addison Russell.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 home. Oh, got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. And Ethier is able to look this one in for the first out.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Ready now on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
This ball's grounded foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Just 2 batters into this game, and I think they can tell already that they're going to have their hands full all night tonight with this guy. This is another great pitch, a lot of movement on it, and he's an out away from a spotless first inning.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Starlin Castro will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The next pitch. Hard hit towards center. Ethier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We played an inning. No score.